Hi, we're Danni and Joe. We had one-way flights booked to leave the UK back in April, but the world had other ideas.
So, in May, we decided to buy a van as something positive to focus on during lockdown.
Makes Trudy look really small. After juggling between work and building our own tiny home, Mabel was ready to hit the road in August.
So we left our jobs and made a break for mainland Europe. We've been ticking things off our bucket list along the way, but it's not all been plain sailing.
If you want to keep up to date with our adventure, hit subscribe and the notification bell. It really helps our channel grow.
Morning everyone.
Good morning.
It's Christmas Eve here in Italy. We're still in Puglia. We spent the last couple of days sort of finding a decent spot to park over Christmas because we need to park up till the 27th?
24th to the 27th, everywhere's in a red zone, which means pretty much full on lockdown. We are actually in a yellow region, but yeah, just till after New Year and stuff, there's sort of lots of different times it's in red and when you can and can't move. So yeah, we found this space. You found it on Park for Night.
Yes, there's sort of quite a few different spots all along this coast. We're about an hour south of Bari and about 30 minutes north of Brindisi, sort of in between the two. Yeah, we stayed here a night before, which was really quite nice, pretty quiet.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of local dogging activity going on, but just don't. We had someone turn up last night and put their hazard lights on to us, but
just ignore them and turn all the fairy lights off.
Sorry about that if you're watching, but I'm just not quite up for it.
There's a lot of rubbish though, so we are going to just spend a bit of time getting rid of some of it because
make it look a bit more scenic.
Yeah, it's just not nice, is it? There's hardly any rubbish bins here, is there, in this region in comparison? So there's a lot of rubbish dumped on the side of the road and stuff, which isn't very nice to see. But especially on beaches, I just think don't want it to go back out in the ocean because it's so beautiful. There's like, you can go under, there's like a sinkhole over there that we'll show you, and it sort of connects into the sea. Like, it's really beautiful sea, really clear. So yeah,
really calm as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
the sea's been really calm. Make a coffee and then crack on with our litter picking duties.
There's so much polystyrene, and it's just obviously there's a lot of fishing boats and stuff that come out here, but polystyrene is just all the little tiny balls, and you just think, well, fish is probably going to think it's food, and it's definitely not.
About 10 minutes worth of plastic bottles and recyclable stuff. Danny's got a bag full of polystyrene and just binnable stuff. Looks a lot better here though. Cleared this bit, that bit. There's a bin bag up there full of stuff, looks like people's left here. Hard part is getting rid of it. There's not many, it's a bit glary, sorry. Not many public bins here at all, but try our best to get rid of it anyway.
Joe's just cooking some pasta for lunch. We're going to start prepping some of the food for Christmas. I made some gravy yesterday, which has port and blackcurrant jam in it. What are we making? We're making butternut squash roast with like lentils in the middle, roast potatoes, cauliflower cheese. We got cabbage and stuff. I was going to get I wanted like red cabbage and parsnips, but they just don't seem to have them here, but it's okay. Have a little Italian spin on it.
Just cooking some pasta for lunch quickly, like Danny said. Got some, don't know if it's handmade or not, but it's more like rustic orecchiette, which is obviously from this region. It's quite nice, only like a euro pack. Gonna chuck some Andouja sausage, parmesan, cheap bottle of red, €2. It's supposed to be for the mulled wine, but I've just had a glass, it's a bit nice for that.
It's so nice to be warm, isn't it?
It's really warm.
It just doesn't feel like Christmas.
Not at all.
I'm sure it feels a bit strange for everyone this year, but yeah, being warm on Christmas. We've been watching Christmas films every night this week just to get into the spirit, and we watched A Street Cat Called Bob last night, and honestly, it's the best film ever. So glad I found it. It's on Amazon if any of you want to watch it. We're going to upload this video so it's a bit more real time, so it's a bit more relevant with it being Christmas, and then we'll go back to, I think the next one's Rome.
Next one's Rome. You fancy a spritz?
Oh yeah. always.
Another bargain. We feel a bit bad now that we're Prosecco snobs on mixing DOCG with Aperol Spritz, so we've just bought some cheap, it's not even classed as Prosecco, it's just fizzy white. Again, like €2 a bottle.
Mental.
Still got a normal cork. Where's it from? Italy somewhere, obviously, but not a clue where. Spritz.
Thank you, honey.
Quite alright, it's Christmas Eve. It's gonna be a challenge cooking Christmas dinner in here. All I've done is grated a bit of parmesan for the pasta and prepared an Aperol Spritz, and look at the state of it in here.
This doesn't need to be here though.
Shall I put it on the bed?
We're gonna have to do it all in stages, aren't we?
Yeah.
And it's annoying because, like, if we were at home and we were prepping food for Christmas dinner, we'd have space in the fridge, but we absolutely have no space in the fridge, so we're gonna have to be very mindful of what we're making.
I've not even got space to put wine in here.
I would normally say we'd probably make the cauliflower cheese the night before, but we just aren't going to be able to store it anywhere with the milk and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna probably be eating Christmas dinner tomorrow in stages. But we've made gravy. The main thing is we've got gravy, because we didn't bring gravy granules, and I didn't realise how much I love gravy, and I really miss it.
Nice quick lunch. And we better crack on with cooking, mate. The glass size difference. We had a little accident with the drawer and lost one of my cappuccino glasses.
Just basically one of everything, so now we don't have any matching glasses. If you haven't tried Induja, you need to. It's cured, so you can just eat it. A popular way to eat it is just spread on like bread and toast. I don't know when we first had it. We had it with scallops once actually. With a bit of Induja on top, and it's so nice because it just melts down. It's almost like chorizo, I'd say, but like soft, so you can just spread it, or it melts down. It's really good. So I'm going to make some bits for lunch tomorrow. It probably would be better if I could make it tomorrow fresh, but we've got a really small oven, and otherwise it's just going to take us all day. So I'm going to cook some of it now, and then we can just warm it back up in the oven. So I'm making a stuffed butternut squash, so I'm going to roast this and then cook up the filling to go in it, and then I think we're gonna prep the roast potatoes as well. We're gonna do the cauliflower cheese tomorrow. I'm a bit sad we haven't got Yorkshire puddings, but I think this view makes up for it. Salt and pepper in the oven for 45 minutes until I can scoop out the middle.
The drone up for the night now. Danny's not very happy because I crashed it, which is fair enough. Don't drink and drone. Gorgeous here though. Stunning.
Good evening. I have cooked the butternut squash. I haven't actually done the filling yet. That's all I've done, which is great. You're doing the spuds.
Spuds on the boil.
Got
butternut squash.
Yeah, got to do the middle bit now.
What's that getting stuff with?
Lentils. It's meant to have cranberries, but we couldn't find any of them. Rosemary, thyme, onion, garlic, something else. Red wine. Gonna do the stuffing tonight, maybe. And yeah, just chill. Had a beautiful sunset. Joe crashed the drone, so I wanted to kill him, but he's still alive, so it's okay. And yeah, just gonna enjoy a chilled evening, drinking some alcohol.
Night.
Bye.
Morning.
Just prepping some of the... What are you doing?
What are we doing?
You're doing
cauliflower cheese.
Cauliflower cheese. I don't think I've bought enough milk, but we'll roll with it.
Butternut squash is done, just got to go back in the oven to crisp up. 2 lots of potatoes.
Yep.
Got to go back in nearer the time. So cauli cheese. You've done the gravy.
Got to do stuffing.
Stuffing.
And veg.
And veg.
Just steam the veg. Nice work.
And then we're doing that nice panettone pudding, bread and butter pudding.
Managed to get a yellow cauliflower, and then I saw they had a green one, so had to get that too. Woo!
So we're just making the stuffing now. What's in the stuffing, Drive?
It's one of our favourites. We've made it forever. I've put in my little cookbook that I've made us. It's an apricot stuffing. It's meant to have hazelnuts, but I always use walnuts. Apricots, breadcrumbs, onion, lemon zest, and fresh parsley. I would like it in balls, but we just physically have not got the trays, so we're going to put it in like a big tray bake almost. I think that's it then, isn't it? Other than the veg and like actually warming it all back up and cooking it.
Nice. What time are you aiming for?
I don't know.
We're a bit early. I left my alarm on for 6:45 or something stupid. And I peeked out the back windows and the sunset was so gorgeous, just got up and stayed up pretty much since then. It's not like us on Christmas Day.
I went to sleep, you got up.
It smells nice, the bread smells nice.
It's got olive oil in it already, so I think this is enough for 6, but I like leftovers, so
right, and then put the
apricots and the lemon zest and the
parsley after when it's colder.
Yeah, and an egg. Looks a bit better, doesn't it? And a bit of green from the parsley.
It's nice.
Good to go.
Cool.
Oh, look at that. Online I looked at Italian cauliflower cheese and we used a cheese called Fontina.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Fontina, and I've never heard of that before. I wouldn't have even dreamed of looking for it, but we used like parmesan on the top, but then that cheese makes it a bit more like cheese, like stringy, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a semi-hard, almost texture of like Gouda or...
It smells delish
smells real
though.
tangy, doesn't it?
Really tangy. Look at that. Now we're just putting the stuffing in,
Potatoes
and the potatoes are nearly
rosemary
there.
and
Garlic.
balsamic.
Balsamic. Got to do the veg. Got the gravy. Exciting Christmas dinner.
That's a lot of food for 2 people.
I like leftovers. I just wanted like enough so Boxing Day we can just chill, maybe watch another Christmas film and just eat leftovers.
So what was the Prosecco later?
She brought Prosecco later, a hurt little finger.
Sliced my finger right up on a tin of peas.
2 FaceTimes with friends and family. And dinner is nearly served.
Let me put potatoes in.
Do you want to put them back in?
Like that. Where is it going when I take it out?
On the oven.
Mamma mia. That done. Put that on. Ouch. Ow, that's actually quite warm still.
Yummy. Woohoo!
Mamma mia, bellissimo!
Mamma mia, bellissimo, bellissimo!
Oh, have you put you tart? Put plates in there to warm them up.
Yeah.
What do you mean? This is Michelin Guide?
Yeah, it got to be nice and warm. Joe, I haven't had a roast dinner in months. I don't know if you know, but it's like my favourite meal ever. And I've wanted roast potatoes for like 2 months now, but I thought, you know what, wait till Christmas. It's not quite a turkey or a beef.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Not bad for living in a van, hey boo?
Nope, oven was a good idea.
Oven was a good idea.
Expensive, good idea. Don't know where to start, kid. Potatoes.
Thank you so much. Mucho grazie. I am so excited. We have not had a roast in forever, and it's Christmas Day. And we did this all in like a tiny little oven. Big up yourself.
You're my hero. Voyager 4500.
Weird.
That's crazy, isn't it? To be fair to it. What are you doing?
Putting gravy on.
Right, well we're going to eat. We'll catch you in a few. Sorry if we're a bit intoxicated after. And we'll have a bottle of Prosecco, won't we?
Bloody hell! In real Italian style.
Bottle of limoncello we bought the other day. Just looks so drinkable, doesn't it?
Doesn't it just?
I'm trying to find an easy way to open this, but I don't know. My finger hurts a bit.
Are you even opening it, or are you just
No,
like
I couldn't get
spinning
through the
it?
plastic. It's spinning.
Just have a sip. Sippy sip.
Cool.
It's strong.
30%.
It's strong.
That's alright.
Let me try some. It smells so nice though, like I don't even smell like... that's nice though. There's really not that many cocktails that I know of with limoncello. If you've got any, put it in the comments because I love it and I don't feel like we drink it enough. Like it's amazing on its own, but I feel like it could be made into a really nice cocktail. It's probably a bit full. Merry Christmas one and all.
Woo! Yeah. Maybe we should have had it in the fridge.
It's not too hot.
No, it's not like drinking whiskey, is it?
Oh. Cheers.
So, chef, what are you cooking for puds?
So we've got panettone vinegar pudding. So I put the outer bit of panettone in here, so it's like a crust almost. I just make it like a custard, and then I think once you made the custard, you break that all up and then put it in, and then we're gonna put. I don't know what that is actually. That there's loads of flies in there. The orange jam.
Which one? Oh, you know, I'm having a great experience.